So Let's Jam is a tiny little shop that handcraft products. So anything that I can technically make with my hands, I try and make them and sell them. Otherwise, we are very proud to say that we ethically sourced. So we tend to try as much as we can to know where our product come from and how they're being manufactured. So we started the company in 2014. At the time I was working in a restaurant too, and I actually was keeping the scrap of candles and remelting them in little jam pots. And this is how it all started in 2014. And Let's Jam is actually a little wink to Bob Marley, one of the songs who's jamming that I specifically like. And also my name is Laetitia and it's short for Let, and because I was doing everything in recycled jam pots, the Let's Jam just made sense back in the days when we started all of that. I like also the concept of Let's Jam, what it means technically, the fact that people gather around to either make music or pass good, enjoy a good time, and I think it's very much what we do with Let's Jam technically. So one of my favorite products, I've got many, but one of my favorite products at the moment, it's a little card that says "So we can always find each other." That has actually two little compasses, two little bracelets on it. And the story behind is a few years ago I was in love with someone who was living on another continent, and when I finally traveled to so we get reunited, I had packed a couple of little compasses on a couple of little strings, and as I gave it to him, I told him, so we can always find each other. And a few years later, when the company was there and we were doing one of my products, their matching bracelets, that product actually came to mind, and I recreated it so everybody can access it. So I guess the unique selling point, the new unique selling thing that we have is almost everything we do is handmade. Almost everything we do is handmade by me, and the other things that are not handmade by me or by us, they would be ethically sourced. Also, we have a lot of one-off, so most of the time I only make product one way, one of them. If it's gone, it's gone. And I guess that's quite unique in the world we live in, where everything is mass-produced. It's definitely not the case in my shop. So Happy is a little Yorkshire Terrier. She's a sweet-ass but very loud little beast in my life, and she's a brain behind the operation. I normally say that she is a brain behind the operation, and I'm only the one who executes. Happy is a mascot of Let's Jam, really. If anything, people come to the market to see her more than they come for me or for the shop. And yeah, she's just a little bundle of joy that shines in the shop and in Camden Market.